Hi, folks. Welcome to another edition of the Too Old for Bull Show. I'm your host, Johnny. The title of this episode is Once Upon a Time in D.C. Now, how did I arrive at this title? Once Upon a Time in D.C. is the title of a short story that I wrote, and I'd like to share it with you. Back in August of 2025, I did a Too Old for Bull episode on political bashing. Since then, the bashing on President Trump has worsened considerably. I wrote Once Upon a Time in D.C. because I was sick and tired of watching President Trump get bashed and criticized for every single thing he does. He's not perfect, no one is, but he's doing a credible job with the mess he inherited. Now, how can you criticize the closing of borders and the stopping the flow of illegal immigrants with criminal records into this country? How can you criticize deporting illegal immigrants with criminal records such as murder, rape, drug dealing? How can you criticize the stopping of Iran from possessing nuclear weapons? How can you criticize the idea of becoming energy independent? Why do perpetrators of heinous crimes have more rights than the victims? Once Upon a Time in D.C. is sort of a parody of President Trump's presidency. It tells what happened when someone with real-world business experience, integrity, and a deep love for this country decided to step up and do something about the mess we're in. Someone who doesn't seek office to enrich himself, but to serve. Once Upon a Time in D.C. is pure fiction. I chose this title because that's how fairy tales begin. And in today's political climate, the idea of honest leadership might feel like a fairy tale, but it doesn't have to be. When I ran my companies, I never bashed my competition. I told my customers what we could do, how we're going to do it, and why we were the right team for the job. Now, why can't political parties do the same? Instead of tearing each other down, tell the voters what you stand for, how you get it done, and who's qualified to lead the charge. I'd listen to any political party if they told me specifically what their plans were for bettering our country and how they would accomplish their goals. Now, love it or hate it, I hope this story makes you think. I hope it sparks a conversation. And most of all, I hope it reminds us that working together is one of the best ways to make the United States of America the best country in the world. On the following page will be a link to a website where you can download and view a PDF file of the story Once Upon a Time in D.C. It's a short read. On that website is also a link where you can leave your comments. And I want you to remember that your comments are always anonymous. I will never know who the sender is, so please don't be bashful. Well, that's all I have for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Now, please visit the Too Old for Bull website. After this video, there will be a link to the Too Old for Bull website where you can view my other videos and also leave your comments. I'll see you on down the trail.